So I was talking with a ball earth believer recently, and I was trying to convince this person that the earth was really flat, or simply trying to get them to convince me how they knew that the world was round. In either case, we got into the discussion about the earth spinning at approximately 1,000 miles an hour, as mainstream science tells us. Um, and I was saying, well, okay, if the Earth is spinning, why can't we feel it? I mean, because I can stand up in any room, spin around, and feel it. Or I can get in a car with my eyes closed and know that I'm moving. And this flat Earth denier said to me, he actually said to me, you can't trust your senses. And I was flabbergasted by that because I had read about that argument, but I had never actually heard anyone use it. So when I heard a genuine person tell me that argument, I was kind of shocked. And so I thought about it for a couple of weeks, and I came up with something I call the spin test. It's extremely easy to do, and it's a real eye-opener for this one particular point, this one argument for the flat earth model. So it's coming up in a second, and take a look at it. Let me know what you think, and try it on your friends. The results are literally undeniable. Now, you're going to have to argue on a lot of other points as well, and that's fine. But on this one, it's pretty conclusive. Plus, it's a lot of fun. How do we know that the Earth is not spinning? All right, I'm going to do that over. Don't move. Okay, this is called the spin test. It's pretty simple, and it should shed some light on the subject matter at hand. For this test, I'm going to need a volunteer. Even a child can do this test. All right, up in this chair. Sit right there. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin you gently and then ask you if you're moving or not, if you're spinning. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you spinning?
Yes.
What about now? Are you spinning now?
Yes.
What about now? Are you spinning now?
No.
What about now? Are you spinning now?
Yes.
What about now? Are you spinning now?
Nope.
What about now? Are you spinning now?
Nope.
What if I told you I was an astrophysicist and I told you that you were spinning now? Would you believe me?
No.
What about now? Are you spinning now?
Yes.
What about now? Are you spinning now?
No.
How do you know you're not spinning?
Because I can feel.
So your senses tell you that you are or are not spinning even when your eyes are closed. Is that right?
Yes.
That's the end of the test. Do the right thing. Wake your friends up. So as you can see, the spin test is an interesting little test. It only takes a couple minutes. Even a child can do it. Try it on an old person if you get a chance. And as you notice, the child was accurate 100% of the time. There was no question whether she knew whether she was spinning or not. She knew every time. That's because our bodies have a built-in mechanism to tell us when we are spinning or stationary or falling or moving forward. as in an automobile. So we're all born with this innate ability. We can all do it. Everyone can, with extreme accuracy, with no need to practice. We just know. And so the argument that we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour and going around the sun and moving through the infinite universe, et cetera, is really patently ridiculous. When I stand still, I feel no movement at all. So try the spin test out on some of your friends. Try it yourself. See how you feel. It's pretty convincing.